2359 or 285-1774.
Why? Good morning to those of you logged in. You know, I had a little, how to fix things that kind of way. So that there. In the morning let me tell you, gadgets plus way. Especially when I'm about to go live. So good morning to those of you who are here, those of you who are going to be making it a little later, those of you who are going to be making it in the middle, and I will not have a chance to say good morning. And some of you will go back to look at it, and that's what I appreciate. Sometimes we see you guys going back, commenting on what I said before, and that's nice. That's really nice. Rufina, I see you. Good morning. Thank you for just popping up and popping in here. All right, we have Krista. Krista, good morning. It is a beautiful morning. It's been raining. Well, this morning it started raining, but since then it just calmed down. Alana, good morning to you. What's going on? I'm trying to fix but you see me like for those of you watching live, I am trying to organize my leg brace, because when you're sitting and your leg is bending, then you have a little issue, so you have to try fixing it and all of that. Okay guys, let's just get straight into it. This morning Krista says, good morning, blessed Tuesday to you, sending blessings and love. I appreciate it. Thank you very much for the love. I'm sure that you guys, if you just signed in, you see the caption, dear man. Okay, this is what I wanted. Dear man, I put in dear man, so there's no mistake, because the reason why I put it like that is because I really want to speak to you, so that it is not, you feel like if I'm speaking to the brother, or if I'm speaking to the brother through a sister listening right now, a man through a woman, whatever the case, I'm speaking to you right now. It is not, I want you to feel like this is for you. This is speaking directly to you. All right? That is what I want you to feel. So if you're going to say good morning, say it now, or forever hold it, because I may not be able to do it. I may not be able to reach out to you this morning. Irene, good morning. The reason why I chose Dear Man is because, remember, the 19th of November, it's International Men's Day. A lot of you out there, even men, don't take time out to celebrate the man. Some of you don't know, some of us don't know when Father's Day is coming around, what day it will fall on. Some of you don't remember anniversaries for men. You just don't celebrate a lot of things, man. And guilty as charged on my end too, because I sometimes don't celebrate me enough. You find time as a man, because this is how we were brought up, to celebrate everyone and everything around you, to uplift your children, to uplift your wives, your girlfriends, your sisters, to uplift the woman and make sure she's a strong woman, and you represent, for your woman, and you standing firm because you have to pick up your woman. And, we've been cultured that way, to the point where we even teach people, we as men, we even teach people how to treat us. All right, so it's almost like, hey, your birthday's coming. Nah, it's okay, man. What do you want to do? I don't know. I'm probably just relax, and that kind of thing. Father's Day is coming, and it's okay. Well, if you deserve a happy Father's Day because you're not doing what you're supposed to do, then cool. But then Ginger, good morning. But then this is what I'm saying. Men, you need to celebrate you too. All right, let me just read this little thing here. It's from, you can get it on the internet too. It says, the theme for International Men's Day in 2024 is positive male role models. And this is just what it is. You are charged with the responsibility of being this and being that. Not that the women are not, it's almost as if we're not Some men are not celebrated enough. Tara Monahan, and if you have a man in your life, be it your son or your brother, your cousin, your uncle, your father, your husband, your boyfriend, just a friend, your best friend, just a colleague, and you realize they need celebrating, or they deserve, not really need, but deserve a celebration. Celebrate them. All right. So let me just continue to give you what it is for International Men's Day. It says the theme for International Men's Day focuses on promoting positive male role models who demonstrate integrity, hope, compassion, and determination. The day also aims to encourage men to teach boys about the values and responsibilities of being a man, and to lead by example to create a safe and fair society. So you see what it is, and I'm not saying all those things are wrong. They're actually right. They're perfect. But the reality, tell you what you're saying, Soldier. The reality of the situation is, we put pressure on men as a society, even while men are putting pressure on themselves. You get up and you have been brought up as a young man to learn not to cry. You see, you've been taught not to cry. Do not cry. And ladies, you don't even realize, not just men, women, you teach your sons, do not cry. Are you a little girl? And boys don't cry. You're a soldier. Get up. And then later on, here's what happens. Later on, another woman looks at your son and says, he's insensitive. He doesn't even know how to show feeling. And you don't even realize that it was a woman who taught him that. A woman taught him, a single mother raised him hard. You don't have to be like your father. Raised him hard and decided, this is what you're going to be. You're going to be a strong boy for mommy, and you're not going to let anybody take you for papi show. Don't cry when you see the thing. Do not teach them that. Do not teach them how to be hard people. Teach them to be human beings. Teach men that it is okay to feel. Teach men that it is okay to celebrate life. Teach men that it is okay to be somebody that somebody can come and cry to. Teach them that. Teach them those things instead of telling them they're not supposed to celebrate because celebration is for women and only men are supposed to remember. Imagine you getting chastised because you didn't remember an anniversary that a woman did not remember. Imagine a man being shoved down and saying, me, I'm not dealing with no broke man, because you cannot buy for her something she cannot afford for herself. He broke passive, okay? But she had no broke man. I guess the thing is, if I broke, I have no broke person in my life. So, man, it is okay to say the same. You see what I'm saying? Too many times we do those things and make men believe they're supposed to go a certain place. Dear man, it is okay to express your emotions and cry when you need to. Dear man, it is okay to redefine what masculinity means to you. Dear man, it's okay to pursue your hobbies and interests that bring you joy no matter what others think. I will give you all a quick story on that point right there. A long time ago, my aunt, she used to be like the neighborhood hairdresser, right? Auntie Martha would do everybody's hair. Do that one hair, that one coming over, that one coming over. If it's not a hot press, it's a cold press. You know that? If you're old school, you know what I'm talking about. All right? And Auntie Martha was actually my first barber. All right? She would cut my hair with a pair of scissors and use a comb or a razor blade. Well, eventually I wouldn't get any mark because the mother wasn't about to mark my head. It was just a round cut. I'm just in a round cut. Okay? And I was always fascinated by what she did. You know, I spent a lot of time around her. And I saw her being the hairdresser and whatnot. And believe it or not, I was very much interested in doing hair. Yep. I figured in my mind, what boy? I'm feeling like I can do that. But guess what happened? Small island mentality. Never traveled before. I don't know if I'll ever leave St. Lucia and even hit Martinique. All right. I ain't going nowhere. All right. So you're growing up, and in our time, hello, you know, if you're going to do women's hair, you know what it is. All of a sudden you're gay. All right. Look for the Creole word for it. All right. You know, that is not what. So it's almost as if as a man, you're forced to hide away your hobbies, what you like or what you would like to do. I went to speak to some young men a few weeks ago in Marigo, and those young men, some of those young men wanted so badly to cook, you know, and it's almost as if society pushing you down, like, if you are a man, you're not supposed to do that. And then you get married and you stop doing certain things and you turn around, and when you turn around, they say to you, but you're a bad man, you're not even helping around the house. Not only the woman supposed to do that, where do we go right? Because we're always going wrong. And anyway, I was saying to you guys, I really didn't want to touch anybody's hair because I was afraid. I was afraid. You know, I was afraid because as a man, you thought that this is where you're supposed to be. And then guess what? I traveled, people. And it opened my eyes. And the most masculine man was doing hair. That was the first Lamborghini I ever saw in real life. He was driving it, pal. Yes, doing things, and he was a boss. And then, you know what? I did hair. And lo and behold, I was damn good at it too. So yeah, if you're asking, I've done it before, and I have one or two clients that can attest to that. All right. And so yes, I can give you a main shampoo. I can cut, color, relax, set your hair. I can. I can give you streaks and all kind of thing. I haven't done it for quite a while, but I can put it down well mean. I'd comb my daughter. As a matter of fact, the only thing I've never really tried hard enough, but I can put weave for you, but you would have to put your cornrows yourself because I cannot cornrow anybody. I cannot do that. For some reason or the other, I just never really pushed it. I can't do it. That's it. All right? But it is because I opened my eyes. And what I'm saying here, man, is to empower yourselves, okay? Educate yourselves. Open your eyes so that you know what is appropriate and what is not, okay? And believe me, it is okay. And if you're not sure, it is okay to get support from friends. And friends, it is okay to support your brother. Okay, it is okay to say to your brother, hey, I got your back. Many times we push a brother, we deny a brother because of what people may think. It is okay to tell your brother, you are wrong. You should be a better father than you're being. It is okay to empower your brother. It is okay to say to your brother, I love you. You know, many of you are afraid because what people, a man telling a man, I love you. And this is, listen, you have women, and I'm not saying, fellas, listen to me carefully now. Do not misconstrue what I'm saying. At any point, notice I changed the tone on you all there. All right, stern tone. But get what I'm saying, get the point in it. Imagine you have women out there. Morning, Mandy. You have women out there in a carnival session and holding each other, whining down on each other and all kind of thing. But a brother is afraid to say to another brother, I love you. I love you, bro. I appreciate what you do. I appreciate you. Keep doing what you're doing. You're doing a good job. We have men who are afraid to do that. So trust me, dear man, it is okay to express love and affection. All right? All right? And to express it openly. Good morning, Alina. It is okay to express your love and affection openly. Even sometimes there are men who are out there, they're afraid to express love to their person. You know, afraid to say I love you, afraid to hold hands, afraid to say I'm sorry, dear man. It is okay to say I am sorry. Dear man, it is okay to admit that you are wrong and you made a mistake and you can fix it, and it's okay to try to fix it. All right? It is okay to do that. Okay? Dear man, it is okay to say I need help. And listen to me, some of those things I'm putting out there, I am totally guilty of. All right? Morning, Wendell. I'm totally guilty. All right? In my mind, you know, it's so hard sometimes to ask for help and all that kind of thing. And it is okay. It is okay to ask for help. Dear man, it is okay to set boundaries the same as women do. It is okay. Many times you go off on a limb and you come off as desperate. They look at you as desperate. When you go out there and you keep doing and you don't accept that there are boundaries and you don't enforce those boundaries, you know, they're watching you like you're desperate. But then the moment you pull back and you decide, this is my boundary, this is what I will accept, this is as far as you will go, this is all you can do, and this is what I will do. And if you're not bringing that to the table, then I'm not bringing that to the table. It is a partnership. The moment you start doing that, then you're a hard man. You know, you're selfish and all of that. And it is okay. It is okay. Man, dear man, it is okay sometimes to be selfish. It is okay sometimes to decide I want me time. It is okay to want to do you and you alone. It is okay. All right? Nobody should make you feel like a less than or a bad person. You know, it is okay. Dear man, it is okay not to be complete. It is okay to be a work in progress. It is okay to say, give me some time to work on me. It is okay to say, you accept me and help me. It is okay. Dear man, it is okay if you're hurting to put up some walls and say, hey, give me a chance to heal. It is okay. Dear man, it is okay to want to be pampered too by your woman, your children, or yourself. Do you know that some men are afraid to accept flowers? They're afraid to accept flowers as a gift. They're afraid, you know. And dear man, yes, it is okay to uplift each other. It is okay to defend one another. Dear man, it is okay sometimes to be vulnerable and share your struggles with others. It is okay. It is okay to let it out. It is okay, like I said in the beginning, to cry. Even though they've taught us not to cry. You teach men that if they fall and they get a bruise on their knees or their elbows and they get up bawling, no, you don't do that. That's what we teach men. And then complain about the man. Dear men, it is okay to fail. It is okay to fail. Dear men, it is okay to fail and accept that I have failed, but I'm not going to give up. I am going to dust myself off and try again. And if in the process, all right, where I'm fighting and going and working towards success, if in that process I need help, it is okay to ask for help from man, woman, or child. It is okay. Yes, I did say child. Dear man, it is okay. Some of you did not get the opportunity like your children to go to school and to get a proper education. So you really and truly go based on your street smarts and what you were taught, how to cut grass and how to do this and how to do woodwork. And some of you are roadside mechanics. And here's what. Some of your children, you worked really hard for them to get through. You know, bruises on your hands, and they're getting through. And you now want to succeed. You now want to be in a different place in your life. It is okay to take advice from your child. I kid you not. Dear man, you are not invincible. You can get hurt too. And if somebody is hurting you, it is okay to say to them, you're hurting me. And I need you to stop. Dear man, it is okay to say what you like and what you dislike and don't feel bad about it. Dear man, it is okay in an argument to be the first one to say, hey, let's stop here. Let's talk about it later. Probably none of us are wrong. Probably we can find a better end to this. It is okay to be the peacemaker. Dear man, it doesn't make you a coward or small to walk away from a fight, especially dear young man. Dear man, it is okay to teach your sons to walk away instead of fighting. It is okay to say, son, there are some battles you don't even want to win. As a matter of fact, winning that battle is walking away from it. Do you understand that as a man, it takes a lot to walk away from a fight? As a matter of fact, you are a lot braver for walking away from that conflict as a man. A lot of the time you're taught you have to fight it out, and hey, I believe I'm old school. Sometimes you have to duke it out. You don't have a choice. But I kid you not, it takes a lot more heart to walk away. And people watching you and thinking, boy, that man is coward. Oh, the man tell you that you walk away? Because I this maker never tell me my mother. Boy, you mad. My mother, and my mother you cousin? Your neck, your arms, your fingers, and your one toe broken. You understand? That it takes a lot to walk away from that. Your ego will get damaged. Okay, you're going to walk off and tears in your eye because all you're thinking is, boy, I really want to break my neck. And I know I can break my neck, but guess what? You're a brave, strong man to walk away and teach your sons how to walk away too. It may just save his life, it may save another young man's life, and it will save you a whole lot of problems. Dear man, it is okay if you made a mistake because you didn't know how, and this one I wish my father was alive to hear this. It is okay if you made a mistake in the beginning and you didn't do what you were supposed to do for your child. It is okay to try to pick up the pieces. It is okay to go and apologize. It is okay to try to get back in there and do right by them. They need you. It doesn't make you small if you decide, I'm not going to make you or your mom feel stupid because she was upset and she was saying things about me that really wasn't accurate. You don't even have to bring her into it. It's okay to stomach that pain for the sake of love, for the sake of you, and for the sake of your children. Take that risk for them. Get into their lives. It's okay to beg to be a part of your child's life. It is okay. Dear man, it is okay to also get upset at your children. It is okay to say to them that this is not the right way to go and this is what we should do. And it is okay to lead by example, dear man. It is okay, dear man, to take a break and rest when you need to recharge. It is okay to chill and say, hey, I no longer want to do this. I just want to stop for a while. Take time to yourself. It is okay. All right, dear man. It is okay to go out with somebody. And in the initial stages, she looks like the one. And it is okay if you realize this is not the right person to backtrack and say, hey, let's just be friends. Let's leave this one alone. Sometimes we let the other head speak and we see that this person is not on the right path. But guess what? She looks really good because, as a matter of fact, initially it was physical attraction. And so, hey, I have to put that down. That's what it is. And this is real talk here. Jump by, jump low. This is what it is. I'm going to put it down. And then you realize this is not the one. And it's going to cause more conflict later. It is okay to not take that one. It is okay to back down. It is okay to say, hey, I respect you and love me more than the one night or two that we're gonna have. Do that, dear man. It is okay to embrace uncertainty. It is okay. Life is unpredictable. Go into it. Try it. It is okay to look for help and say, hey, you know what happened? I'm about to do this. Get advice. Don't feel like because I'm the man of the house, I'm just going to do that and it's going to happen. It's okay to ask for advice. It's okay to ask if it is okay and can we do this together. Women, let your man know that it is okay to cry to you. Let the brothers know that it is okay to come in and want a massage. Ladies, let them, make them comfortable enough to break down their walls. I've always said it is not your job. In whichever way, whichever relationship, it is not your job to take down somebody's walls. Your job is to make them comfortable enough to let it down. That is your job right there. Many people come and decide, oh, but you didn't do anything. No, I am supposed to, your job is to make the spot so comfortable that I feel like it is okay to be vulnerable. Remember that. Okay, the next time you think, oh, but all I try to get you to run, nah. Some people are not ready. So you get in there and you show them that it is okay. It is okay whenever you're ready to come to me. You don't even have to say anything. It is okay to lay your head right there and we are going to do this together. I've got you. Ladies, it is okay to say to the man, I got you. And when I say the man, it doesn't have to be your spouse. Like I said earlier, it could be your son. Because a lot of the time, men, bad men are not born, people. Remember me saying this to you. A lot of people, oh, me, all men are dogs and all men this and all men that. Men, it is okay to understand that you can get traumatized too. You come from a bad relationship too. And this and that happened. And you are trying to heal too, and sometimes you act out, and this is no excuse. Sometimes you act out because you feel pain too, and you're human. All right, so remember that the next time you're jumping up about all men are dogs. All men are born equal. I promise you. When it comes to those things, this one is not born bad. That one is not born a thief. That one is not born this. No. It depends on how they are raised, the environment, society, peer pressure, and also a firm foundation. And mothers, don't forget, sometimes the man is not going to be around and we have irresponsible men, much like we have irresponsible women. We just don't talk about irresponsible women as much as we talk about irresponsible men. Is it that we have more irresponsible men? I don't know. Do you know? All right, sometimes it's just in the background. You understand? So talk to your little men in there. Bring them up properly so we have more good men out there. Because the minute you start messing with their foundation, expect that according to you, you're breeding another dog. You see what I'm saying? Teach them. Teach them. Because that bad men learned behavior. Some of them are traumatized. There was no father, no positive role model, male role model. And sometimes, mommy, I kid you not, I know that it can be hard for you as a single mother raising a man. All right, you can't do it on your own. No matter how you think, some of you even jump up. Me, I'm saying you can tell me Happy Father's Day too, because I was the only father my child knew. No, you can never be a father. I guarantee you that, woman, you will never be a father. You cannot do it on your own. So I feel for you. So sometimes, even when you're distraught, even when he has been a bad boyfriend or husband to you, that doesn't make him a bad father. I promise you that sometimes you get it all muddled up. So instead now of telling your boys, me, I don't want you to be like your father, step away and try to tell him lies and destroy that relationship and take away his superhero. Unless you see it as very toxic and you're being honest and it's not just the relationship talking, allow the man to be in that boy's life. Especially if it was a relationship that probably just wasn't meant to be. Can you imagine? There are some people that, you imagine you have an ex that was mean to you and you see that other relationship so beautiful and you're thinking, mama, what does she have that I don't have? Or what does he have that I don't have? No. Sometimes the two of you were just not compatible. It doesn't make you a bad person if you get out of a relationship. And so please do not abuse those children by keeping them away from a good role model. Let those young men grow up to be amazing men and not just another dog that women speak of. Okay, remember that. Take care of your men. And men, take care of yourself. You're the first person. Start by treating yourself right. Start by respecting you the way you want people to respect you. Start by talking about you the way you want people to talk about you. Start by acting the way you want people to see you. Do that, man. Dear man, you are beautiful human beings. Oh, I'm proud of us because some of us work very hard and we don't get recognized. So, man, celebrate you. Teach people how you want to be celebrated. Okay? Have an amazing Tuesday, brothers and sisters too. All right? And this has been Real Talk right here on VybeRadio. Don't forget, Real Talk is brought to you with the kind compliments of the Travel and Leisure Center, Laboratory Services and Consultations Limited, Sea Island Cotton Shop, and Caribbean Metals Limited. Share it with a brother. Share it with a sister even. Or don't share it at all. Just follow the instructions. Learn something from it. Practice at least one thing. And watch everything just fall in place. I appreciate you guys. Have a wonderful and blessed day. And keep listening to VybeRadio. I'm either on 92.9 or 100.9 on your FM dial in St. Lucia. For all the rest, it's VybeRadio.com. You can always just hit that listen live button and I'm right here with you. Some music, entertainment, you know, that education. And or you can hit us up on TuneIn, Radio Garden, anywhere. It's VYBE, VybeRadio. All right, keep it locked. I'm out. Have a wonderful and blessed day, brothers and sisters.